Hi, this is Jacqueline here, and we're on a journey here to grow. Thank you for growing with me on today. It's just a beautiful day, and I just want to get on here real quick and just tell you about how good God is. I just want you to just pause for a second, if you will. Just stop for a second. Just sit back. I want to show you something. Now, hold on. Look at this. We got a new day. A new day. A new opportunity. God has given us life right in front of you right now is the capability to make this a beautiful day. Right now is up to you. You can do it. Yes, you can. The Spirit of God is within you. Now, I'm going to tell you something. There are two forces here. We're spirits having a physical experience, phenomenal physical experience, because life is what you make it. You are the author of your destiny. Do you know that? You are the author of your destiny. You are the keeper of the dream. And really, his dream is our dream because his will was God's will. He stood there and said, I just want to do God's will. Well, guess what? That's exactly what I want to do. I just want to do God's will. And God's will is to grow. See, we're here, born into existence in this world, but not of this world. Do you understand something? Do you know that you are a spiritual being? You are capable of doing anything. Do you know that it was a young African boy who was denied the right to go into a library? Do you know that he used his mind, even though he was denied to get books out the library? He denied. He couldn't even come in there and read, couldn't even get books, couldn't educate himself. But do you know he didn't let that stop him? The great mind God gave him, he became an astronaut. Do you know the capability that lie within you? I do. By God who strengthens me, I'm going to grow to lift the world. That's what I'm going to do. You hear it. Life is out there. See, that's why I don't have no TV. I don't want to listen to that oppression there. Now, if I had one, I guess I would watch the old episodes, TV shows. That's what I would do. Stuff to lift me. But see, I got them all packed in my memory bank. They all up there. See, that's one thing nobody can ever take from you is knowledge. You can lose your memory, but knowledge is the key. You can get amnesia, you can forget, but knowledge, grab that knowledge that you have right now, honey, and hold on to it, because you never, ever know. See, tomorrow is promised to us, but it's not promised that we're going to be here. We are promised, but it's not promised that we're going to be here. Why did God take my mama, my daughter, my sister, my brother, my family member? Why would God do that to me? Why would God hurt me? Because they were God's in the first place. You were just a steward there with them on a journey. See, like I say, it's not promised that we're going to be here, but we're here right now. Let's grow. Let's use our mind and let's lift the world. Let's come together in love, peace, and harmony. This is 2023. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Love, peace, and harmony. Amen. Blow the horn. Sound the alarm. Let them know. Run to the hill. Run tell that. Over the hills and everywhere. See, off in the distance, I can hear the children playing. I can hear kids outside. I can hear the birds chirping. And as the birds chirp, every once in a while I hear the hawk. But the birds keep right on chirping. The free bird and his beautiful song. A song of hope, a song of love. Wakes me up in the morning. The birds, like a beautiful alarm. Well, I used to go to sleep to the TV all night long. Listen to the oppression. No more. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm growing in God. I'm growing over that. We shall overcome. We are overcoming. Change has come. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom each and every day, all day. See, you don't have to be doing nothing. You could be doing your job and somebody come along and say something, just throw you off. See, you always doing your job, but this one day, they just want to throw you off your square and say something to you there. But honey, what you got to do, you got to reflect and direct that energy positively. See, you got to stand for you. That's one thing you got to do. You got to stand for you, because if you don't stand for you, you'll fall for anything. And if you don't stand for you, they'll run over you. You got to stand for you, honey. That's what I do. I will stand for me in a heartbeat. You hear me? Well, I used to run off crying, or meet just meet Jackie, just Jackie. You can twist me. You call me Jackie. My name is not Jackie, but you call me Jackie. You can twist me. But see, I got twisted and bent up so, and took through the ringer and the roll, back again, row after row I went. Oh, so many rows I went, and then I was spent, and I was done. But I'm going to tell you something, hon. God recycled me, and I came back better. I rose up greater, and now I stand here on top of the world. See, because I got God. As long as you got God, you got everything. Don't worry about the lottery, honey. That's coming later. You got everything. God gonna bring you all your dreams. Keepers of the dream. God gonna bring you everything. Just stay on the path of righteousness, and it shall merge up with the path of realization of all your dreams, of everything. I can tell you that. God is giving it to me. Grow. I got it, honey. The whole kit and caboodle. You hear me? All of it. Include the fairy tale. Fairy tales do come true when you got God. I didn't believe it, but they really do. They come true when you got God. Because see, you're on a path right now that's already destined for greatness. But what happens is the world come at you and throw you off and just, wow. And next thing you know, you caught up in something. Caught up in something you shouldn't have never even been. But see, you came out. You know better. You greater. Like 9 laters, it gets greater later. It's getting even greater. It's getting greater right now. Minute by minute, second by second, it's getting greater. Do you hear me? God is blessing. God is moving. Peace be still. Know God. Know that God is there with thee. Do the right thing in front of you, and the right thing shall follow you. telling you what I know. Grow. If you got a sore throat, if you got a headache, if you got a cold, if you got a toothache, eat garlic, honey. Eat raw garlic. Chop it over your food. Eat it with an orange. That's what my grandbaby do. He eat his with oranges, with fruit. It's hard to eat. But I'm going to tell you something, honey. It's God's natural antibiotic. It works. I've seen it with my own eyes. Try it and see. The one thing I will tell you from my own experience, my own personal experience, I can speak on my own personal experience. It's a big business. It's a big business. Pharmaceuticals, doctors, hospitals, medicines. It's a big circle. And they got you all caught up in it. See, what you got to do, you got to start taking care of you. Start with your diet. Start eating right. Stop eating all that pork. Cut back. Stop eating that beef. That red meat causes cancer. The nitrates in it, the preservatives. They got to preserve the meat, or the meat will rot, just like any other meat that's dead. It will rot. They got to preserve it. That meat causes all kind of problems, health problems. You don't believe me? Look it up. I did. See, that's how I'm here to talk about it. How I know about it. I read about it. I studied. Show myself approved to stand here and tell you, grow. I eat it every once in a while. Every blue moon, I had a taste for a cheeseburger. But the taste is steady going away. It's just something that's overcoming me. I cut out pork years ago. I love a BLT. I remember what a BLT tastes like. That's all I need. I remember it was good. I don't need another one. Because, see, then I start eating pork, start back eating that. Then there go my blood pressure. I remember chewing on that pork chop. That pork chop sure was good, nice and chewy. It take you a long time to chew it. And that meat goes down and sits there in your stomach and it just pile up. Then you're going to pile some more meat in there for in dinner. You know, all these meals, 3 meals a day. Can't wait to eat. You know, I live to eat. What? Can't wait. Seafood, I eat it. But see, look here. We got to be different, my dear. We got to live for God. See, you live to eat. You eat to live. You don't live to eat. Now, let me get it right. You eat to live. You don't live to eat. You got a weight problem, can't wait to eat. Wait on God. Wait on God. Begin a journey, honey. Add more fruits and vegetables. That's how I did. It was gradual. I lost 75 pounds. And I fast. You know, I cleanse my body. I make me a great big old vegetarian meal. And I eat all on it all day, that day. And then I may go the next day, and just drink water. You know, I cut out coffee because coffee is turning my teeth brown. And I can't have that. Years of coffee. Honey, I've been drinking coffee since I was a kid. So, yeah, my teeth are kind of coffee. You know, there's a little tan to them, but I can deal with it. You know, I can throw it off. But I am going to go to the dentist. But see, I've had bad experiences with doctors. You know, I had a dentist who used to just sit there and push pins in my mouth, and you know, just doing something. You know, they would push pins. They looked different color pins. He was just pushing them in there. But he had deadened it. But a couple of areas where he was pushing it on down in there wasn't dead yet. And, you know, so I've had bad experiences with doctors. You know, I tell you some things that'll make you shudder and shake, but I'm not going to do that. You know, I just grow. I know they don't need to come in scraping, looking, probing, you know, and studying. Now, you ain't going to study on me. No, I know, grow. Okay, I'll give you a sample and let you see. You know, here, you take this sample in there and run with that. You know, see, because I don't need all that. You know, I can't deal with that. You want to constantly, every 2 years, you want to do this, you want to do that. Look, I'm going to tell you something. When I was locked down, When I was locked down, they tell you all the time, well, mammograms are mandatory. You should have a mammogram. Mammograms are recommended. This, that, and the other. See, this me. This is me. This is me, me, me. You do what's best for thee. But I will tell you this. When I was locked down, mammograms were not required. They weren't mandatory. They weren't, do you want one or not? Well, if it's like that, no, I don't. Matter of fact, no, I don't want you squeezing on them. No, just leave them alone. They all right. And they been all right. I don't need all that necessary going in. I don't know, everything running fine. The baby factory shut down. I will tell you this. Everything's still in place. The eggs, ovaries, the tubes, the uterus is all still there. The cervix, everything is still there. It's all there. The factory just shut down after 18 years. Factories do go out of business. Well, this one right here done shut down. Ain't no more babies coming out of here. I really don't believe so. But everything is still in there, Doc. I still got everything I was born with. Ain't nobody ever took anything. Everything is good and running. The ship is in top shape. So we don't need no scrapes. We don't need no coming in and going out. Don't need none of that right now. So let's just let it be. Grow. And so, that's how I feel. That's just me. And see, and that way we cut down on a whole lot of problems. And also, I eat right. I do. I really try to eat right. I drink a lot of water. I've always been healthy. I ain't never been sick except for what I did to myself. Made myself sick, eating something or drinking something, and made myself sick, doing something to me, But God has always kept me, and now I see for a time such as this, and to God be the glory. I'm thanking God, and I'm living for God. I'm doing this for God. This ain't about me. My life is not my own. To God I belong. I just got to be in the mind frame. I'm growing. I'm growing every day, and the Spirit comes over me. And it's time to grow. Be just like that. Just like a snake. I could be walking, and next thing you know, I'm recording. See, I don't know. I really tried to set it at a certain time, but God didn't work it out that way. It's working out just like this, like it is. We on a journey. We growing. So keep rising, keep lifting, keep sowing. Stand for you. Believe in you. Know that you can do. See, because you put your faith and trust in the others, put it in you. Believe in you and grow. God is good. God is good. Honey, if you would just sit back and know God, God would do so many amazing things in your life. God already has. I know he has, because you done came this far. You here. This is a new day, a new opportunity. See, some people look at it like same stuff, different day. But no, that's insanity. See, we got to look at it like this. We got to turn it over to God. God is giving us a new opportunity. I'm going to grasp it. I'm going to take it and grow. I'm going to run with it. I'm going to run, honey, in God's flow. This is all in the beautiful plan of God. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. They can rise up all they want to. I'm going to keep on growing in God. They can try and stop me all they want to. I'm going to keep on rising in God. They can put up all the hell they want to. I'm going to keep on growing in God. They can tell me shut up if they want to. I'm going to keep on growing in God. They can tell me what Paul said. He said what? He said I should be quiet. Well, God said grow. I'm going to keep on growing in God. It ain't no stopping God's show, honey. I'm going to keep on rising, lifting, flowing, growing. You hear me? Showing up, showing out for God. To God be the glory for the whole growth story. This is God. This is God's plan. I'm just implementing it. I'm just putting it in motion. See, the beloved ancestors are the engineers that are driving this train. I'm telling you, they're propelling me and blessing me, giving me what I need each and every day. The spiritual food, bringing the people in my life who are lifting me. Don't even know, don't even realize. See, God pushed out the physical family and brought in the spiritual family. Brought in the spiritual family. God has blessed me so immensely as I'm on this journey, this highway of life, as I have turned it over to God. God has given me everything. What I don't have is a whole lot of time. I be pressed for time. I'm pulled in a lot of different directions, and I love it. One place I will always stay pulled and connected to is the podcast. It's got to be broadcast. It's got to be sent out to the world. And now it's in 98 countries. There are 195 countries in the world, and Grow is now in 98 of them. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. What they don't know is what they will know. It's God's time. It's time to grow. So tell them what I said. Tell them, go tell them this. That's some God sip, Tell them the good word. God is love. So love grow. God bless you as you grow.